to the Standard Underground episode 3, man. Ladies, I have a very important guest in here today. You know, she coming to drop some knowledge for not only the fellas, but as for the ladies, you know. This young lady right here has been not only an incredible student throughout school, finishing with a college degree, but she also was a college athlete. Um, while in high school, she was a three-time, all conference. So she can hoop. She can hoop. She's a hooper. She played ball at East Tennessee State University. So, she looking at the stat line, she was putting up some numbers. I don't think she could beat me, but none other than Raven Dean, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks,
What's
Raven. Stopping
up?
in. How you
I
doing?
appreciate you for having me. I'm good. I'm good.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. That's what's up. So, what's going on in life? I know it. You just got back off the road. Where you come from?
Yeah, I just came from Vegas. Just did a little. It was just a little trip for my friend's birthday, but nothing too serious. Coronavirus. So
I'm
yeah,
stopping you. You still moving.
yeah. I know.
What's
A
up?
little.
So, you coaching now? Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I decided to go get back into coaching. I've learned a lot in life. From the game of basketball, and the game of basketball has taught me a lot. And so just being back home in my city, wanting to give back and just share a lot of the knowledge that was given to me, I thought, what better way to do it than, to coach and to be able to reach the kids and the girls directly in my community. So, yeah, that's how I got back into that.
Respect. Question today is how can a woman keep a man in
Right.
a relationship?
Woo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, first thing first, you can't keep you can't keep nothing if it don't want to be there. So
Respect.
that's first. So um, they gotta want to be there to keep them there. Ladies, don't try to keep a man who don't want to be there. That's dead. That's dead weight. You don't want that. That's gonna hold you down. Life is all about keeping it moving and evolving and stuff. And you don't want to hold dead weight. You want to um, essentially have like a partnership, like you know um y'all gonna help each other, help make each other better, evolve, have fun, have the love aspect, all that all into one. So um another thing I would say, have fun, plan things, like have things to look forward to, motivate one another, be his peace, and vice versa. He has to be your peace. You know, we're most importantly we're individuals, and we go through our day and we have things that come up, you know, along the day that we have to go through and figure out, and that's stressful. And the last thing you want to do is come home somewhere you're supposed to like relax and it's supposed to be a good atmosphere and just have to deal with more stress. So nobody wants that. Again, that's dead baggage you carrying along. You don't want that. So and that just comes with having, like, open communication, um just communicating, period. Um and then you got to have your spouse to want to communicate with you. I know sometimes at one point, like me and my boyfriend, we could be talking on every social media and texting each other, like sending each other, memes, laughing, um incorporate things. Ain't gotta be so serious all the time. Like be, you want to be your partner's friend also, um their homie, the homie, you know what I'm saying. Every dude want to be around their homies. Dude love their homies. So
Oh,
uh you know kind of bring that homie type vibe. Your dude want to be around you, stuff like that, kick it with you. So those are just some little things.
I got you. Well, it's two people I
My
ain't gonna let off the hook. The people, one, fellas, we ain't getting off the hook today. I mean, y'all can act how y'all want to act, but I ain't gonna let the men off the
yeah.
hook, and I ain't gonna let the I ain't no type person off the hook either. So,
Yeah.
do you feel like in your career, how hard was you in a relationship during your basketball career?
In college I was for a short well for I mean half of the time, yeah, I was in college.
How did that
Yeah.
affect?
Um it it didn't have a it didn't have a things could have been a lot better, you know what I'm saying? And it did get to the point where it affected me in my like on the court and in my schoolwork and just areas a relationship shouldn't affect you, you know what I'm saying? And but at the same time I was young. um I was really young then, and everybody has that relationship where I think those type of relationships are essential and they're needed because everybody had those first relationships or that relationship that they learn so much from it. Like a lot of what they is what helping them now. A lot of what made them grow is things that happen in that relationship. So even though that relationship is hard and it was painful to go through, maybe who knows what the case may be, um, it was necessary for growth. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Uh, I feel like everybody has that relationship.
I'm sorry to cut you off. So that relationship and stuff that you just talked about, that's probably something that you would tell some of your players, some younger girls coming up dealing with these dudes, and all this type of stuff. You as a woman, though, I have to ask you, what would some things you would have to ask the older woman that has been through more than you have? Like, what are some things that make you wonder
Ooh,
in your age?
man, everything everything like how how did you how did you make it last this long? What do you do to to continuously satisfy your man? What are some of the rituals y'all have? You know what I'm saying? What are some of y'all relationship beliefs? What are some of the like people in their relationships? They have like little things they do just between them and their partner. It could be anything. Like it could be a little handshake, a little like a way you look at each other. Like you fix your girl coffee every morning before, like something little. You know what I'm saying? Just those things, just any and everything, to be honest, because they're somewhere I haven't been yet. So of course I don't know. So
I got
uh, I think the best way to find out information definitely to ask people who've been through it or something.
So I gotta ask you, in 2020, is the relationship still a thing with, not saying everybody listen to these people or influences, but you got Meg, she's a very independent woman. You got Cardi making the song WAP or whatnot. So I mean, I'm not mad at the females for, wanting to boss up on their own. But
Right.
is now we see that Cardi is going through a divorce. And 2 weeks ago, she said she ain't cooking clean. I ain't telling a woman gotta cook and clean. That's your, you know,
For sure.
first
Yeah, yeah.
ask me about it. But what do you have like? Is that still a thing, or is it more females like, I'm getting to the money, forget these niggas?
I think a lot of females are. I'm getting to the money. Forget these niggas. But at the same time, some females do try to portray that lifestyle and the lifestyle they live. If for real, like that costs a lot of money, all that type of stuff. People try to live, but you don't want to necessarily chase females that want to live this type of lifestyle, want to chase this type of lifestyle if it's not like that's not them. Like that's not their attainable. Some females are like go getters. They don't need dudes. Like a dude, they just want you for, and they gonna keep it moving. And then you do have females. Every female got a little Megan, little Cardi B inside of them, in the back of the head. Every female do, like, period. Like they gonna turn, but that's not their lifestyle they live. You got classy women. Like there's many categories. It depends on what you look for and what you like. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Do
but
you?
it is a lot of false. I think it is a lot of false advertisement. You know, social media does this thing with just portraying things that's is not. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I was gonna ask, do you feel like I've got one big influence out here? Do you feel like city girls, just a little piece of city girls in the back of every female mind?
Yeah, absolutely,
You know,
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. Like you play some city girls, or whatever is that type of energy. Every female probably gonna turn up. To a little city girls, but it's some girls that's really their lifestyle, and some girls just like they had a moments. You know what I'm saying?
so when you're in a relationship, when you wasn't in a relationship, what do you have to say about the hopeless romantics? All the people like, well, I ain't getting no relationship. A relationship ain't for me. They don't got done dirty, one too many times, so they don't give up on everything.
You know what? I think that's when it comes about. That's when because I feel like when you focus on the relationship, when you trying to you trying to control something you necessarily ain't got too much control of. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing too much. I think people who just be like, because at one point I was like that. I was like, man, forget about it. I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna focus on me, and that was it. It wasn't necessarily how it could different situation. How it could be when you break up or whatever. I wouldn't think about no like that was the last thing on my mind. It would have been totally different than how I had it played out in my mind, how I thought things were gonna go. So I think those people who be like, man, F it, I'm over it. I think that's when they find somebody for them, usually.
So now we get to the meat of the discussion.
I,
What is niggas out here doing so bad that is causing us to be behind the eight ball and not be necessarily wanted anymore in that space of women? Because me, this is what I think. I feel like y'all are very strong, independent women. I respect y'all grind. I respect y'all hustle. But at some point in life, you gonna want somebody to lay up with, whether it's your little sneaky link or your baby. You gonna fold. That little
yeah,
machine ain't always gonna get it done when it comes to that that empty space that y'all looking for. So
yeah, for
what is driving women away from men right now?
sure. Just the stereotypical, being treated bad, being cheated on, being lied to. Just like females don't want to. I'm not saying females don't do it to other females uh, in their relationship, but females are just like tired of that. Especially the only one thing that y'all got different can be replaced. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they feel like they don't need y'all necessarily as in males. But me personally, I think um you do want that space filled by somebody. Um and I don't know, things are just like going away from traditional ways. Like
I agree with that.
it's changing, everything's evolving, it's changing. Like I think after this pandemic's over, whenever that is, things will never the simplest things will never be the same. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's over for.
It's a wrap. Like it's a wrap. So, I mean, it's hard to even like. I was trying to explain some things, but I was just about to contradict myself for real. So,
Man, welcome to the stand under here. I'm gonna make you tell the truth.
hey, yeah, for real, everything just changed. It ain't gonna be the same.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna back us up, fellas. So, when asking this question, women are more, consistency, loyalty, honest. It's really one big thing, or from women, y'all say one thing. When I'm asking the men, what a woman, when I flip the question, what a woman got to do, you know, to make a well, what a man got to do to make a woman stay, you know, it's it's a laundry list. It's a laundry list.
What?
Laundry.
What?
I mean, I ain't saying me personally, but the streets talking, man. The streets talking. So some of the things, niggas complain about is, y'all always arguing about something.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't really be spoiling y'all man like he wanna be spoiled with gifts and whatnot.
True. That's my man. OD spoiled. Too spoiled.
Hey, some of us lucky out here. Everybody ain't lucky.
That's facts. That's facts.
Some man ain't getting fed, even though that ain't the woman's. I don't believe that's the woman's job. But she ain't cooking at all. Like, ain't even no pasta getting cooked. They eat
She
that.
ain't even cooking no hamburger helper.
No hamburger helper at all.
No. Oh no.
McDonald's five night soup.
No man. No.
Um, but it was one person that I asked this question, and it was a man, and he uh he said something totally different than female any man, and that was learning how to sacrifice and to to them to your your person.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
My take on it is my whole take on everything is that I feel like when you come to a relationship, first of all, the problem is you have to look at it once you establish that you in like a relationship. Like sometimes I don't even know what people be doing. We got people be having all type of different entanglement, situationships, all that type. Once you establish, like we're in a relationship, we rocking together, you know what I'm saying? You a team from then on out, you know what I'm saying? Everything should be 50-50. Like I'm talking about from feelings to gifts to cooking, whatever. Like I think everything should be 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, as in when I say feelings, don't do something like if someone did it to you, you're gonna feel some type of way. Like don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you wouldn't like it, like don't be like a hypocrite about things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just it's simple things. Like if I wouldn't do it, like you don't do it. Like it can be something simple like if I look in the refrigerator and it's a little bit of orange juice left, I'm gonna be mad. So I ain't gonna leave a little bit of orange juice in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying?
that?
Or it be like I ain't gonna like this dude picture, cause I wouldn't like it if such and such if my boyfriend like uh such and such picture. You know what I'm saying? So don't do it. Boom. You know, like my boyfriend gotta get up. He gotta get up early in the morning. He usually makes the bed up, but he gotta get up early in the morning and leave before me. So you know what? I'm gonna make the bed up this morning. Like I'm gonna pick up his slack. Like I know he got a lot to do it, but it's his day to cook dinner. Like I'm gonna make sure we get dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like you fill in the spaces. And people don't, females especially, they don't wanna do that 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like because women work now, can work, do work. Um, and I feel like it gives a woman more empowerment. Like I don't know how it feel being a woman and a man did everything. Like what he says goes. Like, you know, or like he would feel like that. What he say go. You know what I'm saying? Because he pay all the bills. He do this. He do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not cooking and cleaning as a female either. Um, like as a female, you gotta do something for it. Like I don't know, you just gotta do something. But I feel like everything should be looked at 50-50. That way, and some days it's gonna be 20-80. You know what I'm saying? Some days, some days you gotta pick up the slack. And but if both of y'all, you know that you gonna pick up the slack when I'm down, and I know vice versa, everything should be it should be straight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should feel like nobody owe nobody nothing, all that type. You know what I'm saying? And then if you want to, you can go above and beyond, like get a gift or show your appreciation in certain ways. But I don't know how people be doing it nowadays. I be looking at, I don't know. It's just different to me. I don't know what people be having going on.
That. So who
I
you?
just is
Hey, that's me. I try. Who you think more sneaky, and who cheats more, men or women?
I think we both sneaky, but I think women are smarter
When
when
they
it
go,
comes to sneaky. Men get caught more. That's why it seems like it's more because they get caught. I think it happens just as much or the same. But like I said, it makes it much a big deal when you get caught because you know what you don't. I mean, it's hard to say. It's bad to say, but what you don't know won't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know your girl sneaking off on you, whatever like that. You think everything's sweet, but your girl, you know, she catch you every time. You hurting her every time. You know what I'm saying?
and I was,
So
you know, I was giving some advice. Once you cheat on a girl, it's a wrap.
it's a wrap. It's a
Oh,
wrap.
is that universal gold, girl code or something?
It's a wrap. It's just never gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? And some people can like move. Nah, you know what? I take that back.
Here we
I
go.
Nah, I take that back because I be going back on my word. I told somebody the other day, um, well, nah, this is how because this is how I feel. I feel like men aren't forgiving at all. Women are way more forgiving than men. Men are not forgiving. You do something to a man, it's a wrap. Women take men back all the time, like time after time after time. It still might not be the same. Like she gonna act different, and like stuff won't be as chill because she always gonna be like, "Where you at? What you doing? All that." That's annoying, but that's because of what you did. But men, no, you do something to a man, it's a wrap. Like he ain't gonna look at you the same. Like you just went from to you just was like spoiled meat. Like it's a wrap.
Are you planning on getting married at a young age, or you got a little bit more time to have some fun?
I'm in a relationship right now, like a long-term relationship, and I mean, we just like, cause we locked in, you know. So I feel like when you're dating, like it's just like being married. I don't think one day you wake up and you say I'm married and you just start doing things different. You know what I'm saying? I think when you're dating for real, like your relationship should be a reflection of how it'll be when you marry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
If you get in that relationship, and you think you're gonna get married and stuff gonna change, like that player.
but you gotta look like me. Like I'm gonna go. It's all or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And if it don't work out, it don't work out. Fine. I gave it my all though, so I'm good. And that's with anything. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't think
I,
like
at the end of the day, I can say I gave my all. I did my all. I gave my best. Like if that's not what you wanted, then then it's not it, you know what I'm saying? And it's a hard pill to swallow still, and it's still gonna hurt, but it's better than, like, hey, it is. I mean, it is what it is. I feel like in life, what what's meant for me, what's meant for me will be for me.
Mhm.
So I'm giving my all. Like I want it to where you gotta, like, prepare like you play sports, right? You on the team.
End of the day, I say two.
Yeah, you play sports, right? So if your goal, you play on a team, like I played on some of the best teams. Like our goal was to win the championship. So guess what? You just don't wake up on championship day and play in a championship and win that mug every day. You got to practice like champion. You got to play every game, regular season game, preseason game, like it's the championship game. Like you got to prepare for that moment. You know what I'm saying? And
A lot of
I,
people don't have that mindset though. That's kind of hard. You know, I'm single now, so but a lot of
I
people
feel you.
mindset because you can be preaching team as niggas, but or as a female, and if they ain't got that clock or that mental, they not gonna understand. They gonna feel like you pressure them.
And see, that's the thing about being a team. Like I get what you're saying because I've been on the team before, and you have people on the team like they ain't all in, they ain't with it, or they with it at first, and when they get tough, they like,
I'm out.
I, you know what I'm saying? And like I experienced this multiple times in my life, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's why it's helpful. I thought that's why sports and stuff is just so helpful for me, like in life and everywhere, like, cause that's all a marriage, all a relationship is a team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all should make everything easier for each other, on each other. Just all those, like, that's all it is. And so I feel like um it's different, of course, but I just apply all that for real and put it in my relationship. Like, if something ain't working, then I change it. Like, if I keep doing the same jump shot and I keep getting it blocked, I ain't gonna keep doing it. Like, I'm gonna find something different, to make it work. And I'm gonna come together with my team. We call it timeout. We come together and we figure out something that work for the best of the both of us. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
And help us go together as a team. And also know that like everything that you do or I don't not everything you do, but a lot of things that you do, like it impacting the person you with. Like you know what I'm saying? And you want to make that as positive as possible. Like you want to make the person you with as happy as, because the happier they are, or whatever, that'll make they'll make you happy. You know what I'm saying? So just you know, be in that person peace. Just you gotta be down for the team. You gotta be down for the goal of the team. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta start that when you dating. Like if you serious with your partner, um, the way you live, the way y'all living now should be, unless you don't live together, that's the case. But you should still like live and practice as if y'all are married. Um, I would say so. It ain't no big difference for me right now because being in a relationship, because like we trust each other and all that type of stuff. So I still, travel, hang out. Um, and I feel like you can do that stuff in a relationship respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, don't do too much, or don't do something you wouldn't want the other person doing, type. So I don't, I don't think it'll be a big difference if I got married like young or waited. It don't really matter to me. I mean, it will, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It is what it is.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you so much for stopping in.
Sure.
So
Sure.
trying to, drop this knowledge. I appreciate you so much for,
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
giving me some more.
I love your platform. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, appreciate you, man. I'm just trying to feed the
For
streets.
sure.